Previously on the Salted Dice.
Pedal to metal, let's get out of this bitch. What would this world's version of Waffle House be?
Waffle Home.
I assume you're parking in back or something just to stay out of view of the road, or...
Yeah.
Can I see anything interesting about the spirits in the Waffle Home?
There's an interesting group of people in this restaurant. These people seem from a different place or a different time, and as you're watching, you can't quite identify what's happening out on the street, but you do see some amount of movement. You see some type of, maybe a helicopter type craft, but it is silent, and you only see it for just a moment before it disappears from view. There's not just a bunch of people outside watching or anything. There's something going on that is not like anything you've seen before.
Like, we got it. Like, go. Let's go out the back. And she's like grabbing a waffle, wrapping it in a napkin, and moving at the same time.
Yeah, let's go.
Sewers it is! And then Charlie's so good at this, he's just gonna go through the first manhole that he sees, like, right on the sidewalk. I will say that the hideout I was at wasn't an actual sewer. It was repurposed from a sewer and was completely clean.
Yeah, it was disconnected, right?
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
no other entrance or exit.
Yeah.
So.
This was more of like a service hatch more than anything else.
But I presume you would know about the sewers if you scoped that one out. And
I know the sewer system pretty well, but this is like grimy. Like, I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm not happy about walking through all this crap. Literally.
Yeah. I am not walking through it.
You're being carried.
Just gonna let 58 do this work.
Okay. And we'll push along. Just the entire time it's gonna be really nasty, though.
I think you guys, the 6 of you, 58, you make it down, or you make it north about a mile, and then you all hear a sound come from behind you, echoing from far back somewhere.
Could I read a bad situation? Could I look back over 58's huge, bulking, beautiful shoulders and see what is going on?
You may always read a bad situation. Yeah, that's a lie. Actually, I've said no to that roll many times.
Whoa, yeah, I got an 11 plus 1, I think, for sharp, right? Sharp?
Yep.
1, 12.
All right.
Okay, so I get to hold 3.
Okay.
What is the biggest threat?
You recognize the sound, kind of, and it sounds like footsteps from a single individual running very quickly.
Oh boy. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Well, okay, so you just noticed the footsteps, so I'm not going to count that. Up ahead, you see where this place gets really grimy, and by grimy I mean horribly dangerous. There's some type of chemical sludge being slowly dripping out down into the water. There's also, for whatever reason, some loose wires hanging about. So nothing is actively dangerous here, but it's an area you're going to have to carefully navigate through.
What is the best way to protect the victims in this weird, fucked up situation? Do I see like a... Well, yeah. Let me know.
The footsteps approaching you sound dense and, again, very quick. So whatever that is feels pretty dangerous. So the best way to protect the victims is to either hide from that thing or take it out somehow. But it will catch up to you if you just continue going straight ahead.
Okay. What about in relation to the chemical sludge?
You can maneuver through it very carefully. Just not let anything drip on you and avoid some of the hanging wires, which again don't really make sense down here, but there they are.
Electronic sewers.
I mean, there's all that electronic waste,
Yeah, you ever heard of eye sewage?
This is some very like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vibes I'm getting.
Dude, there's like
I'm
a pizza
into it.
floating by.
Can we use it as a raft?
Yeah.
Yes, you're all very small. We forgot to mention that early in the podcast. You're very tiny. Running through the shadows is Scott the Bulldog.
Oh my god. Dude, you're lying.
Is it an actual Pokemon?
Actually, though?
I don't know. Maybe. 32. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm all right. Ooh, I cracked my shoulder. That's what I did. Oh boy. Okay.
That was in game. 32 cracked their shoulder.
That's how I like. The equivalent of like cracking your knuckles, like getting ready. Just crack my shoulders.
Ooh. Spicy.
And I just say to the group, "Hey, someone is chasing us, and and also there is some chemical sludge in front of us that's bad. And also I can see some loose wires. I can notice all of these details since I am not focused on running."
The nonchalance is the most unnerving part of all of it.
58 still carrying you all the while, right?
So okay, here's the thing. This thing is faster than us. So, we gotta do something or hide.
Well, I say we keep going. I mean, what's the use in stopping?
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is it runs faster than us.
Oh, not for long. And then Charlie pulls out a shotgun.
Oh my god.
Again, the nonchalance is the most alarming part.
This is my time to say that I have a shotgun. And I just whip it out just because I'm done playing these games.
Charlie, you've also leveled up. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I just wanted to keep that in mind, and whenever you want to use that, let me know.
Yeah. Do I have to say right now what I got, or do I just whip it out in the middle of the game?
I think you should let me know before you use it, because I feel like that's a little unfair if you could just pick something specific to the...
Well, I got leveling up, and I'm going to take another expert move, and it's going to be Precise Strike. When you inflict harm on a monster, you can aim for a weak spot. Roll plus tough. On 10 plus, you inflict plus 2 harm. On 7 to 9, you inflict 1 harm. On a miss, you leave yourself open to the monster.
Okay. Yeah, alright, I like that. Cool. Okay, so are you guys gonna fight whatever's coming at you, or...?
I feel like our backs are against the wall in this one. We have no other options.
There are offshoots from this main kind of passageway.
Charlie only knows one way.
I thought he had extensive knowledge.
Yeah, it extends the 4 miles to that one spot, and that's it, okay?
I think Kelsey is gonna start like edging towards one of the offshoots just to kind of get out of the way at least, and hope that maybe the person following won't see them and will just keep running forward, and then they'll go from there.
Charlie sees what you're doing. If he picks up what you're putting down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Kelsey to another offshoot because I am really hurt. And I tell 58 to crouch down near the wall.
Okay, Bridget follows Kelsey very closely, and she just looks really confused about everything that's happening.
Francine is there somewhere?
She's just kind of standing there weighing the options, and then she kind of edges towards the offshoot.
Hey, how's Bridget doing?
Bridget just followed Kelsey.
I mean, like, just with being in the sewer and all that.
Oh, she looks completely in a daze. She's just kind of taking orders at this point.
Oh, okay. All right. She's at that point, huh?
So that just leaves Charlie kind of standing out in the open with a shotgun.
Charlie will go to the offshoot as well. Like
Okay.
Kelsey's put it.
Okay, so one of you said wait there until it passes by. I don't know if you're doing that or you're actually traveling down the offshoot, and trying to find a different route. What are you doing once you take this kind of side tunnel?
I mean, my first thought was to just get far enough in that we wouldn't be seen by whatever's chasing us, and then hope that whatever is following would just go straight, and then we could start following after a little bit. Kelsey doesn't know if there's any other ways. I assume Charlie would.
Yeah. All right. Charlie can navigate the way. It doesn't it extends a lot farther than the 4 miles. It was a joke.
Wait, so are you waiting for it to pass, or are you navigating there? Because Kelsey said wait.
I guess I'll kind of open it to the group, like, what should we do?
Well, the route that we were on had some chemical waste and loose wires, and there was someone chasing us. So I'm good with going another way.
That makes a lot more sense now you put it like that. Charlie's gonna say it's a little bit of a detour. It's gonna take longer to get there, but I'm sure I can get us there. And he'll start walking on this detour.
Okay.
I follow through my robot legs through 58.
Okay. I assume everyone's following.
Yeah.
Okay. You get down this tunnel a ways, and then you hear a sound echo up the tunnel behind you. But you're far enough now that you can't see what it was. It's just kind of a source of sound that was temporary.
Was it like an echo of like a thud, or was it like what was the sound that?
Like an echo of some type of noise. It's like a thud type sound.
All right.
It didn't sound like the footsteps that I heard.
It's kind of hard to tell with the echoing, but it did kind of sound similar to that. Yeah.
And you said it stopped?
Yeah, it was a temporary noise.
Yeah, no, we could. I at least don't intend to stop.
Yeah,
Let's keep going.
We should keep going.
Yeah, there's actually just a few seconds later, you hear the sounds of you can kind of hear some crackling from behind you that's very loud, and kind of some zapping noises, and then what sounds like a small explosion, and the sound of someone screaming, and that dies down pretty quickly.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, man.
So that was probably the person just like eating it.
How far have
the other hallway?
Yeah, how far have we left?
You're not very far. You were only a mile in when you stopped at this offshoot. You're probably like a mile and a quarter. Now, you didn't make it very far in the time it took for this thing to catch up.
I think I'm gonna go check on it. If it sounded human, then I think I'm gonna check on it. The biggest enemy so far for me has been ghosts. But if it's a human, I don't know who it might be. But if they're hurt, I don't think Charlie would just stand by and just let that happen.
Okay, so your guide is ditching you. What is everyone doing?
Where are you going?
It was
Where
a
do
person.
you we're supposed?
It was a
Yeah,
person.
they were chasing us. Let's go.
Francine agrees. They don't matter. Let's get out of here, please.
What if they're hurt? It's only one person. We could take them on regardless.
Did you hear how fast they were? That couldn't have been a person. That was some non person thing.
Did it sound humanly fast, or did it sound like supernatural?
It was verging on supernatural.
Okay.
It wasn't like, some other animal. It sounded kind of like a human footstep pattern, but it was very quick and very loud.
If that's the case, then Charlie won't hesitate, but he probably he's you'll refrain from his gut instincts.
I have to say, I'm kind of curious also, but I'm also really hurt, so I would rather just go.
58 looks down at you, 32, and says,
Would you like me to go look? I am sneaky.
Sure is.
You're not sneaky. Charlie bursts his bubble.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not about the sneakiness. It's more about the time aspect. I guess we can take a quick look, but I feel like most of us have decided to not.
Just like get going. Like let's just like keep walking.
Yeah. So sorry, 58. Not this time.
Okay.
Okay, Charlie leads the way.
All right. You continue down this sewer here, and it's a long journey, especially going down this offshoot. Are you trying to reconnect with the main passageway at all, or are you just taking these kind of?
It's a different route. It's not going to be the same passageway.
Okay.
The path I'm taking is gonna land us probably about like a few blocks away from where we would have popped up.
Okay. Yeah, you continue down and you pass, various other offshoots that lead upward. You can hear the sounds of cars going by in the distance, far above, and occasional voices and stuff. But you don't really see anything for a while, and then you keep traveling, and you come across a door leading off to the side, and it stands out as being just kind of standard door shaped, and like it was kind of roughly carved into the wall here. You're kind of traveling down this generally kind of circular tube, right? But then it's just kind of roughly chipped away into kind of a standard door frame and a wooden door next to it, and behind it you hear some kind of some quiet voices.
Does Charlie recognize like what this might be? Is this like a service hatch, or is this like a station where people would normally be like city workers?
No, actually, in fact, you've looked at kind of the sewer plans for this area, which is part of the way you know all of this, and this is not mentioned anywhere. It stands out.
Charlie would probably mark this down as a potential new spot for his new hangout. You kind of look at the group and note it. You say, "This isn't part of anything I know. Keep your heads down."
Okay. And you keep going down this tunnel a ways, and you turn this corner, and you happen upon someone just kind of standing there smoking nonchalantly, and does not look startled to see any of you.
Well,
in fact, doesn't really look like they care that you're there.
Is it the
Are we
Waffle
still in
House
the
employee?
sewers?
The Waffle
What
Home
was that?
employee?
Yeah, you're still in a sewer. Yeah. No, it's not the employee.
it's the cook that
This
has been
person
played
just-
at.
This person's just fucking having a cigarette break in the sewer?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Let's just keep walking and do the thing where you just like do a little like sup, nod at him.
It's like someone's on their cigarette break and it's just like 5 bloodied up, bruised people like passing by them.
Are you here for the meeting?
Yes.
Oh, the door's back the way you came. On the left there.
I'm sorry. I forget sometimes. And what was the specific agenda for this meeting?
Initiation?
Oh.
I don't think we sent out an agenda, so you'll find out. It won't take too long.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, just nervous, when you're new, you got a lot of questions to ask. And
Yeah, no worry. Are you all here for that? I didn't know we had this many coming on.
No, I'm going for the meeting. It's like if you like sewers down. Like, sorry, wrong meeting.
Few sewers down, you say? What? Where? And he kind of looks a little suspicious now.
Just like down a little bit. Like I don't like know like I'm like new. Like I don't like know what like the sewers are called. Is it like St. John Street or like I just think it's like a few down.
But you know it's not this one somehow.
Well, I've like been there before and it's not been this. It's near the
You've been there before and you don't know where it is? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know like the address. I know it's just like okay, like
invitations, please.
I'm not going to this one. It's the one I've been before. I don't have an invitation for like your like thing. Like sorry.
Okay, you step aside. The rest of you, invitations, please.
I went paperless for mine. I went green.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not going to get reception down here. I don't know why they still offer that. That's been an issue so frequently.
That's what I was saying.
That's fine.
Jeez, it's such a soft. And then I'll look at Kelsey like, oh, it's a soft thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all signed up for the email. Did you guys get the mail, the paper copies?
Oh no, I forgot. That was like I signed up for like the other one, and then I tried it and I didn't like it, and now I'm like for this one, and I did go like paperless because like they lost. I think actually I tried to go paperless, but it was like too late because they like lost my thing in the mail. It like didn't get because like I think like the lobby person like really doesn't like me, so they just like didn't give my mail to me. So like
exactly.
I think at this point Jones is just like kind of walking towards the door.
Yeah.
I do feel like this is manipulate someone, right? You're giving them a reason, and you're going to tell them what you want to do, which is go in paperless.
Okay, I guess. Do I roll?
I kind.
No, I agree. Yeah, that's 100% valid.
Agree.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Wait, who came up with the paperless thing?
It was me.
Okay, then yeah, you roll.
9 plus 1, 10.
ooh.
Okay, yeah. This person who you were talking to walks you over to the door and opens it and says, "Yeah, they'll sort you out inside. Sorry for all the confusion. Glad you're coming on board."
Yeah. I'm sorry. Could you just remind me what our mission statement is again?
They're gonna go over it inside. I'm actually on break right now.
It's just a sentence. You could just tell me what the mission statement is.
It's okay. We'll worry about it inside. Let's go. And then Charlie.
Are we about to join a cult?
Charlie's like, we don't have much point. We're on the run, you know.
But is this like a frat initiation? Because if so, we're about to have a lot of people who can help us out.
Yeah.
Brothers look after brothers.
Oh God.
Oh God, I would rather not.
Beta, Alpha, Delta. Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
What? Wait, did you just come up with a name, Dom?
No, I didn't come up with a name. I'm just trying to get one out of the situation. I'm just trying to go into the door at this point.
They call me Kem, and he smiles and he has these very sharp teeth.
Is his aura weird?
Yes, actually, his aura is weird, like the people that were in Waffle Home. I can't say that name seriously. I'm sorry.
So,
I've been trying this whole time.
So it's just weird, kind of like creepy, not like.
Weird, not like the flickering you saw at the hospital, not like the spirit. But you said you can see kind of the differences in people's auras, right? Mm-hmm. They look complex, I guess I'll say.
Can Jonesy read a bad situation?
You can.
Okay. Hey, there's a smart thing.
Oh boy, everything is buffering. Okay. That is a 7 plus sharp, which is 0, so a 7.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna say, what is the biggest threat?
Okay, I think I'm going to answer that through the next dialogue. If this isn't satisfactory, let me know, I guess. As he's about to close the door, Kem says, wait. I hear some more coming down the tunnel here. Are they with you?
Oh.
No.
No, not at all. No.
Mm-mm.
Do you know who they are?
Not at all. They're
No.
dangerous.
Never heard of them.
You think they're dangerous?
They might be.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Could be.
We're the only ones on our way. It seems kind of fishy that people are down here in the sewers like that, you know? It's not a normal thing.
Well,
Especially
we
without
agree
an
on something.
invitation.
You're right. And he kind of grins his pointy smile at you, and from his coat he pulls out a bat with just various chunks of metal sticking out of it, and he says, "Well, you know how we take care of intruders, don't you?"
Oh, do we take care of intruders? All right, that's right.
And he shuts the door behind him as he steps back out into the tunnel.
Oh, so we're inside now.
You are inside this room now, which it looks kind of like a standard room. It does not look like it belongs. I mean, it looks like there's some electrical boxes on the side. It looks like it was used for something for the city at one point, but it has clearly been repurposed because there are some nice lounge chairs around and kind of a front desk. There's a receptionist who's sitting in kind of assorted, semi-nice clothing, and they're just kind of typing into not a computer but a typewriter, just writing something down.
Holy shit, that's the first time I've seen one. Actually, a nifty gadget's called. Never mind, I've probably seen one.
And there's some music playing from a gramophone, some type of kind of relaxing jazz music. And there's some portraits on the wall of people that you do not recognize. And at the receptionist, the receptionist says, "Can I help you, Five? Are you here for the meeting?"
Yeah.
This is awfully homey. This reminds me of home so much.
We do our best here.
It's amazing. Thank you.
Could you like sort of brief us on what we need to know for our first meeting?
I'm sure you've heard the rumors, that it's very painful and takes a long time. That's not entirely true. It is very painful, but it is brief. Do not worry. You'll be home in time for dinner, and of course, home is here now. You are where you are, moving in, correct?
I forgot to bring my bag.
Well, that is too bad. I'm sorry to hear that, but you will be guided to your room after the ceremony, and as far as preparation, well, I'm sure you read over the invitation. Did you do paper or paperless?
What's up with the
Paperless.
paperless? You know, I didn't get it. I know where to go. But...
I lost my paper invitation in the mail. Like, it wasn't my fault. It was like,
oh gosh,
in charge of my like, yeah, I just lost it, and like I tried to do paperless too late. And
Well,
then it would process, and then
it's been a while since we were able to read our paperless invitations because there's no. So could you refresh us? I just hit the highlights. I don't remember all the details.
Sure. You well, we first step, right, is we get you out of here, and we take you down, and that itself is an important part of the journey. It's quite an experience. I'm actually very excited for all of you, and so that's the first step. Just wait here a little bit. We'll see if anyone else shows up, and we'll take everyone down as a group. But that's really the first step. then once we're down there, we go through the initiation steps, and that it's kind of a combination of mechanical and magic steps, and it does hurt, and it does permanently scar your body significantly, but I mean that's a small price to pay for what we offer. I'm sure you've seen some of the images that were included, and that's from there we just kind of guide you through everything, and before you know it, you'll be a part of the family, and you'll be given your rooms and meet your bunkmates, and it'll all be good from there. Don't worry. It's you really don't need a whole lot going into it.
Is there any booklets at this front desk that say "Welcome to your death" or "Welcome
Y'all,
to your
I'm
timely"?
really nervous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Oh, you're so funny. No, welcome to death pamphlets. We don't keep any here because, well, we don't really get visitors. I mean, you're only here by invitation, right? I mean, there's pretty much no other way you'd find this place. So, no, sorry, we don't have any pamphlets, but you will learn everything you need to, probably within an hour.
Well, I'm very sorry. I'm very diligent, and so I have to sort of know everything before I go into it, just so like I know how to like proceed in the best way that I can.
Of course, yes.
And so what do we have to do in exchange for these wonderful gifts you called them?
Well, I'm sure you know this, but I can tell you're all nervous, and I get it. It's exciting. In exchange, you do work for us, and you live with us, and down below, and you can never return, and that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple arrangement.
What does the work mean?
The work, I mean, it's varied. It's a society. You could work in a store. You could be part of the military. You could be part of the investigation crew. We recently had some openings appear there.
Do we get to like choose like which one we get to like do?
I mean, you'll be given a starting position, and then you'll there will be some mobility.
Are we like
you all seem to know very little for actually having received an invitation.
Are we like tested? Do we get like grades? Like when we progress? Like how are we? Is this like a A through F? Is this like a written like results? Like
we have a little bookworm here, don't we? Don't worry. It's really not. It's not as complex as you're making it out to be.
So there's like
it's
not a
simple.
test today because I tried to like study, but it was so vague. I didn't like know how, so I just tried to study everything.
I mean, I guess the I'm not really quite sure what you were studying, but the test would probably be. I mean, I will be honest with you. There are those who don't survive the first initiation step, and that I guess that would be failing the test. And if you pass it, then you survive, and that's really the only test. Although we don't really refer to it as that. But you all seem like you'll do perfectly fine. The robot is a little weird, but we accept all.
Oh no, I forgot. And then I'm gonna think. What was the guy that was in the hallway just right now, or in the?
That was
Chem.
That was Chem. Yeah. I'm gonna say, brother Chem. He might be in danger. We should all check up on him. And then I'm just gonna walk out without without having anybody tell me no. Like I'm just not gonna for a response from anybody. Just walk away.
I think Jones is gonna like cock her lacrosse ball, be like, "We take care of family," and also walk away.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull out a revolver and be like, "Well, guess this is happening," and and then my robot legs take me out.
Are you still being helped?
Yeah.
Kelsey's gonna follow.
Bridget says, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Bridge, just go with it, like Bridge, like. Just
Okay. And
And
Francine
I
also
tell her, I'm
follows.
they're like super sketch.
The receptionist looks on almost lovingly and says, "Oh, you're already proving yourself. Good job." And you all exit, and out in the hallway, you hear some commotion coming from kind of down the direction you came from originally, and but you can't see anything because it is around a turn.
Then we're gonna start walking the way we meant to go.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead. Let's just
Okay.
Yeah, let's just walk.
Charlie has kept his cool that entire time, but like, and the door closes behind you. What the fuck? He'll just start like fast walking straight. I know where I'm going now.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm sorry I talked to that guy, but also I'm not, because you saw what he said about intruders. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Charlie will continue on from the cult.
Okay, I think the rest of your journey is actually pretty quiet.
Thank
you don't,
God.
you encounter a few rats. You do see some kind of mysterious slime dripping down the walls, but nothing you can't easily avoid.
I mean, 32 already has experience with rats now, so we're covered.
Yeah.
Yep. Good. Thanks.
And you do eventually reach the ladder that leads up to the street, which you said is just a few blocks away from where you're going, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're there.
Oh boy, let's never do that again, huh?
Yeah, can we get out of the sewer?
I've been in the sewer for a lot of different times, but this is by far the busiest trip. And then he's gonna go up.
58 says,
That was kind of fun.
It was.
Of course it was. Of course it was. Hey, is everyone doing okay?
I will as soon as I get out of the sewer. And
Yeah, let's get
Francine agrees.
out of here.
Okay, so I step out of the sewer now.
okay. You climb up the ladder and move the manhole cover aside, startling someone who is just falling asleep next to it, who kind of jumps, moves aside. And you are climbing out into this alleyway. And I think you do know where you are. You're I think you said 4 blocks away. Is that what it was?
2 blocks.
2 blocks.
2 blocks away.
You're 2 blocks from the location you were heading to.
Yeah. And at this point, I leave it to 32.
I go, and as we're walking, I say, well, I'm gonna have to call this person later, but I just kind of assumed we can use this spot. And I'll, it's sometimes in dire situations, it's sometimes you gotta ask forgiveness rather than permission.
Is that person the person who you talk to sometimes?
Who,
in your mind?
Who do? The fuck are you talking about?
Know what I'm talking about. Like,
no. I'm talking about you see, back when I was a student, I grew very close to a professor. And this is a site that the professor was particularly infatuated with, and archaeology professors and all they go wild with their exploration. And so I'll talk to her after we get in. But let's go in there.
You arrive at the location, which I don't believe 32 has seen in person yet, right? Or have you?
I don't think I have now.
Okay. You arrive at a currently closed ice cream shop.
Is there still ice cream?
Yeah.
Wait, is this closed, like shut down, or like for the day?
It looks like it's closed for the day.
Ooh,
Okay, never mind.
Let's grab some ice cream on our way down.
Never mind. I misunderstood.
The outside is still locked. 32. How do you get in? I assume 32 would know this.
I think back to my training, and I'm just like, oh fuck. How does this? Shit. Oh yeah, of course. And then I go over and I like sort of take out my my ID, and then I like there's like a slot that I can put it in, and then I put it in the slot, and then it doesn't do anything, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's right. And then I knock once, and then I knock twice, and then I knock 30 more times. And then finally you hear a click, and I'm like, all right, let's go in.
Okay, you open the door, and the little bell above the door dings as you step inside. It's pretty cool in here, and the blinds are drawn on the door and the windows, so I assume you just shut them behind you.
Yeah.
And you are inside the ice cream shop.
I think Jones is like, does everybody like vanilla? As she's like picking up one of the...
And Charlie will immediately say, "Oh, you just came out of the sewer. You might want to wash your hands."
Yeah. How about we don't wreck the shop yet? There's a shower where we're going. After the shower, we can have some late night ice cream.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I think like behind the counter, there's just a hatch. There's just a hatch there, and you just like, you know, I think again I put the ID in, and then I knock 32 times. and then it opens, and we go in. We go in down the ladder. It takes a long time. And then eventually, as we're going in, the sort of like motion sensors pick up, and lights start to fill the dark area. And I guess you see like sort of it looks like a mine shaft, but also like it is also not a mine shaft. It is also like a room. Like it has like beds. It has like a couple of bathrooms, showers, like kitchen, just like a bunch of stuff, just really ready to live here for a while. Medical station, I guess, as well. Makes sense.
Does it have any books?
Yeah. There's a like bookshelf, some books there.
Is there any type of like TV screen or monitor or anything? I'm trying to think of how like 27 would communicate with you, or anyone from your group.
I think there's like a cable, like an Ethernet cable, on the wall somewhere, that I sort of like have to directly plug into myself.
Okay.
No Wi-Fi here.
Yeah. It's also like, you know, less traceable and just a bunch of other cool nifty things. And I say, well, yeah, hey, welcome here. Y'all can stay for a bit. I don't think we can stay for a super long time. This isn't really my place, but let's calm down for a sec, huh?
Okay. You are plugged in. What is everyone doing?
I'm looking through the bookshelves. What kind of books are there?
There's sci-fi. There's like deep fantasy.
Oh, they're like books. They're not like informational books.
No, it's just to keep you entertained.
They're just like chill out and read.
It's like, oh man, you gotta be stuck down here for a bit. There you go.
Pretty much. I mean, there's like some engineering like handbooks and everything just to like sort of keep up with it, and
the most updated ethical engineering. But
yeah, we keep it up to date.
He's just gonna start reading the book. Chapter 1, electrical.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Yeah, I was also interested in the shower. Is this like a single shower, or is it like gym showers?
Gym showers.
Dope. I'm also gonna go take a shower.
Yeah, she's gonna.
Yeah, I'm also gonna.
I think my grandma said she's gonna jump. Kelsey's gonna jump in the shower. But my grandma usually just says she's gonna jump.
That's cute.
I'm gonna jump.
Yeah.
In the shower. Yeah, I'm gonna go to shower and take it.
You got
Okay.
You got to remember, Charlie was grimy the first time you met him, so he's had his fair share of like filth. He was like, I'll just go in after you guys. He's just gonna continue reading the book.
Deal with it.
Like, completely fine.
Cool, good. I love grime on my books.
And I say, you owe me about 50 books right now, so I'll call it fair. And he will continue.
Yeah, I guess. It's also not my book. Whatever. And yeah, I take a shower. I'll take a shower. I assume the other two NPCs take a shower.
Does
58
yeah.
is probably, well, I think 58 is like waterproof-ish.
He still
Well,
does
I
have
guess-
grime on him, though.
Does he have to like oil himself? Like after he's had all that water to keep it from getting rusty?
Yeah, I think 58 can also take a shower because 58 can operate in the rain. So 58, I instruct 58 to also sort of like take a shower. And then like I'm gonna insert oil
I feel like he can probably
into
do
58
his own
afterwards.
upkeep, right?
Yeah, but like, you know.
He's got some hard to reach
we're-
places.
It's
Right.
bonding
Yeah,
time.
Right.
yeah, it's a
Right.
bonding time.
My apologies. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's my apprentice.
Yeah, 58 goes and takes a quick shower and is ready for oiling.
Cool.
Okay. 32, I think you did tell 27 you're going to contact her when you got there. Are you doing that?
I think I'd take a shower first.
Yeah. Grime. Rat juice.
Yeah, I, like
Please never
like
say
if
that
anything,
again.
like if anything, it's like, oh, there's just been a lot and I forgot. And then like I think after the shower, I'm like, or like while I'm doing the shower, I'm like, oh fuck.
So are you contacting her in the shower? Or just
Yeah,
remembering the
please
shower?
do that.
No, I'm remembering.
Okay.
I'm remembering the shower. I'm not. I have to plug in. I have to jack in.
Okay.
In the shower?
Yeah, jack. I have to jack in the shower to connect to my mentor.
That's exactly why Charlie didn't go in the shower.
Is that because he was afraid other people were going to be jacking in the shower? Because he wanted to do his own jacking in the shower.
You know, I'll leave that up to interpretation. The facts themselves.
Whatever, it's natural, it's human. All right. I guess I'm gonna finish my shower and tell 58 to oil himself while I go and plug into a wall.
Everything sounds dirty now.
58 oils himself real good in the corner. 32, you connect into the wall. What are you trying to do? Contact 27?
Yeah. Not like to ask for help, but just be like, hey, we're in the safe house.
You made it?
Yeah, we're here.
All of you made it?
Yes. I take another head count just to make sure.
Have you been looking at the news at all, or have you heard anything? Jeez.
We've been kind of out of the reach of media for a bit. Are there any updates? What's going on?
Are there any yeah, there are updates. I got to keep this quick because I have to update the others. We've all been worried here. Yeah, the reports are just going crazy on all the stations. The literal underground cult found, led by disgraced detective Stalwart, armed and dangerous. There was a chase apparently, and reported gun battle, and it says that the group was taken out. I thought that was you.
Whoa, an underground. Oh, that explains things.
But it's like it's a big deal. It's hitting all the news stations just in another hour or so.
What is up with this underground cult?
I don't know. All they've released is a photo of down some sewer hole, but kind of by that Circuit City we talked about. And that's all that we've gotten. But it says that they were taken out and that we don't have to worry anymore. But it's portraying you guys as being very dangerous and violent.
So we met this. We might have met the sewer cult.
Look, I want to hear more now, but are you safe?
Yes, we're safe.
Okay.
Everyone's okay. I am really hurt, but I was hurt from the ghost, not from this whole thing that's happening.
And there was no gunfire, right?
Not with us, no.
Okay. 32, I'm beyond happy that you're okay. Well, I'll contact you soon.
Of course, I appreciate your concern, Master.
And she's off the line.
Okay, I just want to say that Charlie was actually going to be interested in joining that cult, and at some point probably go down to that sewer.
Hey, there are more games ahead. I don't want to discourage you from doing that. Go ahead.
Well, they were broken up. They were caught.
Probably not.
Well, I mean, the photo was of the sewer you came out of, like the Charlie's hideout.
Oh no!
Yeah, sorry. I don't know
My stove.
by Circuit City.
Oh no!
And this kind of matches the description of 5 or so people fleeing from the police that you saw in the news. And it was close enough that 27 thought it was your group.
Oh boy!
It's just mistaken identity.
Yep.
Did anyone like overhear or see 32 and 27's conversation, or was that just in 32's head and they had to connect to have it?
Yeah, I think what happened is I went to the wall where I was like, oh, the cable's over there, and I sat down and I just sort of like I think like the cable was like sticking out or something, and I like put my shoulder against it or something. I think I have a socket in my shoulder.
All right, so it just looked like you were kind of like charging.
Well, I mean, ideally it didn't look like there was a wire plugged into me.
Oh, okay, okay, I getcha.
Is sort of how I was trying to do it.
I getcha.
Do you want to do a final roll here and do an act under pressure? See if you were able to stealthily do it?
Sure. I did not make it stealthy.
Yeah, Kelsey, you super noticed.
Cool. Sick. All right.
Oh shit, I leveled up.
I usually get the question, Dominic, why do you eat a full pack of Oreos every day? And I reply, because they're delicious.
So you eat a full pack of Oreos every day?
Yeah, I'm on the third row right now. Yeah. The thing is,
we should all play with our mouths full. It's good.
Perfect.
It's fun to listen to.
Yeah.
guys,
Is Charlie eating while running?
I really like the speed at which you're shuffling Oreos into your mouth. You're like, it's like you need them to live.
I'm trying to stop.